Hi, and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is Tuesday the 2nd of December 2025. 5:07 AM. Current temperature is, let's have a look, wait for it to load, 21.9 degrees Celsius, feels like 25.1, 98% humidity. This is my first video for December 2025. There was 35 videos recorded for history, for everyone to see, for people who can't get out and about, all this sort of stuff, or don't live here anymore. Yeah, 35 videos recorded in November of 2025 by me for history and all that. Wow. When I counted it, I was like, far out. Because some of them I was doing like 2 or 3 in a day. So it adds up. We're out next to the showgrounds on the Palmerston Drive. You want to say Palmerston Highway, but it's Palmerston Drive. So we'll continue along out here. Just wanted to show something a little different that I don't show every time, that I have shown before. And I thought by the time we get in and go around, we might start to see some of the sunrise. So hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Continue along, do our best, show what we can, as we always do. Get ready for 2026. Well, 2026 is pretty close. Christmas and New Year and all this stuff. There's your John Cole Toyota. John Cole, G-O-L-E. Across there. A little overcast. We had a little bit of a storm last night in Innisfail. Oh, early last night. Wasn't much to it. A bit of wind. Bit of lightning. Not much thunder. There wasn't much to it. There's only like 2 point something millimeters of rain. So, oh, check this doovalaki out. Cameras on it, everything on it. I think this is a speed trap, what people have said in the past. Well, it is. It's a bit of a setup. Video and audio surveillance in use. Wow. It's crazy, that looking thing. Oh, wow. It's 241, it's got written on it. In an emergency, contact 000 for non-emergency matters. Please contact 0730414001. Warning, video and audio surveillance in use. Wow. There you go. I've seen photos people have put up of this sort of thing in different places. That's huge. Yeah, I can see like security cameras on it. But I wonder what the stuff at the top is. Must be radars or something. Anyway. If people are doing the wrong thing, well, they should get caught out. One of the entrances to the showgrounds. Pizza Park. Going up on the PCYC. Looks like there's a lot of people at the gym. Many cars. Usually it's this hour of the morning when I've walked along here. People will get in and get a workout before work. And that. Oh, it's good to see people getting in and getting fit. Good stuff. Nice flowers here. Across to the... Oh! Friendly Grocer written on there. Yes, it's actually on there now. Finally. Friendly Grocer open 7 days, 5 AM till 9 PM. Well, it's not open yet, because it's after 5 now. But I'm going to get a photo, signage and all that. Yeah, Friendly Grocer. I was told and read on Facebook and that too that it was going to become a Friendly Grocer, which is a great idea. Used to go to Ollie's IGA in Cairns, which became a Friendly Grocer. Open 7 days a week from 5 AM to 9 PM. I think it's better to be open a little bit longer than, like, instead of 9, make it 10, because you get the people that missed Coles and Woolworths and that'll race down here. Oh, that's right, the Friendly Grocer's open. And they get that extra business. Let's get our couple of little photos. While we're at it, yeah. Wow. Innisfail Friendly Grocer just around the corner. I hope it lasts. I'd love to know exactly when it's opening so I could go down. Come down and have a look. Wow. Ah, it's good to see. Really good to see. Let's see, there's some things done in it already. Wow. It's good to see when it's being wasted. You can sort of see in there getting done up. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, let's cross back over because I want to go around the bend and then come back around. We'll go past it anyway. That's the plan. Friendly Grocer. Supermarket. I like that. Yeah, we'll show the other signage on the way back. But it should be brighter by then and we'll be able to see it better. And we'll get our better photos by then too. But people were correct. It's good for people who live out this way. The IGA got stuffed over, or Spa, when they did all the big roadworks here, and they lost a lot of business because not enough people were pulling in and all that. Be interesting to know when they're opening. If anyone knows, or can let us know, even in the comments on this, or in old new Innisfail photos on Facebook or something. It'd be good if they were open before Christmas. So if they're open 365 days a year, you get them on the days that, like Christmas Day, that Coles and Woolworths aren't open. That's where IGA and Spa used to do really well. Down here, so like crazy well, people getting the extras. And that, yeah, hopefully it's really good. And that, I'll be quite happy. We will go in there and have a bit of a look on, we'll try and get it on video when it's open. If you come past and notice it's open and you haven't seen any photos from me of it, of the inside or video or anything, let me know. Because, yeah, getting ready and coming for a walk down for nothing is a little frustrating, so just in case, you know, it's not open. Good to see all the signage up though. Oh, there you go. That's made my day. Yeah, if it's open just a little bit longer, like I said. Well, it's got the early morning stuff. Yeah. Like a lot of people's pay comes in early, so they'd race down. Or race over, or from wherever they come from, race up to. Yeah. So, going around Grundy Bend, heading towards Ash Street. We're going to go along Ash Street to Blackwood and then cross over the highway, go around the sports ground footpath, pathway, bikeway, whatever you want to call it, sidewalk. So this has been cleaned not too long ago. Not clean, but like probably leaf blown or whatever. You can see where it's been scraped on the sides here. It could have been from a mower or something, I don't know. But anyway, let's continue along. Ash Street, there's on Beach Street through there. Yeah, when they did up all this is what I did over Spa. I remember talking to the old owner at the time. And he told me how much they use in air conditioning costs and refrigeration costs and all this stuff. And he wasn't covering it. I forget how much it was now, but it was a lot. Yeah. But if anyone goes into this new one, feel free to take some photos, yeah, respectfully, of course, and put them on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. That'd be awesome to see. So I never thought that Spa or one of those would be gone from there back in the day, so just never know. Hopefully by the time we get back around there it'll be a bit more sunnier and we'll be able to see a bit more light. I'll be able to get some better photos. Those photos will end up on the end of the video. Because when the people first said about that, coming there, and that it was going to be a friendly grocer and all that, I come down to have a look. And there was no sign of anything happening at all. Oh, this person turning here, yep. Security. Yeah, there should be a crossing across where I just crossed. I think it would be smarter. And if this footpath here went all the way down to Maple Street, would be great. And if it went down to Newman Store at least. I mean, all the way down to the Ampol down there would be great too. Anyway, let's try and get across here. Take a little while. Bit of a sunrise showing over there. So we've done just over 1 kilometre. Started the video not long after I started to stop watching my phone, like the fitness tracking and that on my watch, I mean. So, for some reason it didn't have the audio telling me that it was 1 kilometre, like it usually does. So we're going around with the sports ground here. I wish it had a sign on there saying when the supermarket was going to open. It'd be great to be one of the first to come in, get some video, some photos, show around it. So I recorded the Christmas street party event that was on Saturday, the 29th of November 2025. If you want to have a look at that video, part 2 will be available on Wednesday, this Wednesday, as in tomorrow. Just getting this big palm front out of the way so people can ride and walk past properly. This one here was over the pathway fully. Don't know why other people don't move, things like that. But anyway, yeah, so feel free to check out those videos. There's the third one coming up too, which is the camera mounted in basically the same position as the second video, but facing more towards Finnished direction. So you can see the storm rolling in, the lightning, the rain. As the rain got heavier and heavier and heavier. And that, so yeah, feel free to check them out. Yeah, the reason why I don't show some of the stalls as much as I would like to, if you actually look at the video properly, you can see how the stall holders look at me really weird. They give me filthy looks, or they look the other way when they see the camera. Like I said to my mum, well, they're getting free advertising out of it. She said, yeah, but they probably don't see it like that. They probably don't realise that that's what it is, you know. I mean, it's for history and all that too, but technically they're getting free advertising. And that, you know, because see, I don't look like the stereotypical, you know, YouTuber with the particular style, or I'm not the particular woman or guy with the stereotypical YouTube style and that, but, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm out doing the right thing, respect and that, and manners. Friendly grocer, Innisfail, caravan and RV friendly, parking at rear. Hot food, sandwiches, meals, groceries, fruit and veg, ice and bait. There you go. Wow, that's cool. Oh, you might think it's silly to carry on about a supermarket, but try walking to get things a lot and carrying heavy groceries home when it's not enough to bother getting a taxi, but it's, yeah, gets heavy. Try being that person. Do that. Walk half an hour or so with heavy groceries in the rain, in the heat, until you go. Got insects in my hair. Probably from some of the trees around there. Could be green ants. The slogan seems to be just around the corner. Oh, well, there you go. Wonder how long till it'll be open. Got the ATM sign there, so maybe they'll put another ATM there. I know the ATM that was there during the Spar and IGA era had a lot of issues. Yeah, hopefully they get a different brand. Amount of times I heard people when I was in there saying that it wasn't working, that it ate their card or didn't give them the money and they got charged for it. That's not IGA or Spar's fault, it's whatever the company that serviced it and provided the ATM. Leichhardt Street. It's a Gundy Hill sign. Mamu country written on it. Or Mamu, as they tend to say nowadays. It was Mamu. All the time I've lived in this town till like last year sometime when they started saying Mamu. Oh well. Whatever works. Yeah. It's a bit of a contraption, this thing. It's clamped too. It's got a clamp thing on it to probably to stop people from doing stuff to it. And there you go. Probably won't be able to see it properly. There's John Cole Toyota. Yeah, the friendly grocer that I went to in Cairns, it used to be Ollie's IGA on Captain Cook Highway, Sheridan Street. Yeah, it was very similar to an IGA, same idea. Had some of the same brands, like your black and gold and all that. Hopefully this one does, but see, that one in Cairns had taken over from the other ones, that they probably kept some of the stock. So I don't know if they would have had the black and gold and that otherwise. A lot of people like the generic brands and a lot of people don't. A lot of people are brought up a bit snobbish. And that, I mean, I prefer them over some others, and not just because of the price. It's the, sometimes the quality's better, or it's about the same, and you're paying like sometimes a quarter of the price. So, yeah. In this economic times, hard economic times, yeah, get a bargain when you can. Hopefully it's locals opening it. Either way, I'll support it as much as I can. It's where Shed Boss used to be. Garage World. There's Beck and Joe's. Donuts and coffee, I think that's what they call it. The corner of Evolution Street and the Palmerston Drive. Yeah, Beck and Joe's. Coffee, donuts and more. There we go. Hopefully they're doing well. Business. All that. You see they have a, I think it's them. They have like a food truck type of thing. A van that goes to events and that. Yeah, Palmerston Drive. Evolution Street. Pardon me. That's the weather. Doesn't really do me any good health-wise. Sunrise coming. Yes, I'd be walking on the grass if it wasn't all wet from the, looks like dew and rain and a mixture of things. The sunrise towards Moriarty Street. Often the camera blows out the thing if it's too bright. Sunrise, you don't see it as well. Continue along for a bit. A little Christmas tree. Oh, they've got a second one there. Looks like it must be a solar one. There's a little solar panel. And the bigger one. So we'll get onto the pathway here. Be nice if this pathway went all the way down to the, and joined up with the one that goes around the sports ground. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, there's all these little insects flying around that we don't always have. Oh. Yeah, they keep touching my ear. Whatever these insects are. Which, as you can imagine, would be quite irritating. Anyway, yeah, it's good to see a bit of rain. Hopefully the grass will stop looking all dead in places like it has been for a long time. Shit, sunrise over there. Sometimes if we tap to focus, it'll adjust the thing and be able to handle it, but no. Turn the brightness down a little bit so I've got more of a chance of seeing it. So this is Gundy Hill, this is the railway crossing at Gundy Hill. Heading down towards the Gundy Hotel. Yeah, it's not it's not the Gundy Hill Hotel anymore, it's just got Gundy Hotel on it. Oh, those insects are really frustrating. There's Railway Street. I think why they put this sign makes it hard for people to see from the other direction when you're coming from town this way. Yeah, I think that's a little silly. It should be further down, like over here somewhere, so people can see it better. Should. Sunrise over there towards Kirby's Corner. At the top of Reese Plumbing and all that. Oh, yeah, I don't know what they are, those insects. They keep flying, touching my ear. Like I said, yeah, quite irritating and unnecessary. There's family barbers, their little Christmas tree. Yeah, very hard to see due to the reflections. It's a little frustrating. There's your Gundi Hotel. Still got Simos written on this part. But they would have changed the all the signage by now. See, that's a perfectly good sign. This one here, I think. All they really need to do is take the hill off it to be fine for it, unless the food's different. And they change a lot of other stuff, but look at their new licensee stuff. O'Neill's Liquor, Price Limited, business type hotel, licensed hours 10 AM till 12 AM, Monday to Sunday. Actual hours may vary. There we go. 2 kilometres. Oh. The new stuff on there. It's all history. Some of the branding on there. Exit only. The Ampol, and then the Metro, and the Mobile. Ampol all closed. Don't know what time they open. Sometimes they're open when I come through, sometimes they're not. Metro is usually open. What time we got now? 5:34 AM. Yeah, so the first video for December in 2025 because of the well, I was busy yesterday, so I couldn't get in and do one. I normally would on that day, the first day. And then by the time I would have went in the afternoon, it was raining. That flickering of the signage at the Metro, that's due to the camera. If you haven't seen any of my videos before where I mentioned that, the camera can't handle the LEDs, so it struggles and flickers. A lot of cameras are like that. Oh. So, happy to go. Don't know that we'll go all the way into town. We'll see how I feel. I like getting the exercise, getting out there, and I like showing different things around, different places. This seems to be just mainly network car and truck rentals. Now I wonder why they're allowed to park all their vehicles here. It used to be a free parking spot. There used to be a Gundi Hill sign here and an Innisfail sign for years. Plus a charity bin. I don't know why they're allowed to take up the majority of the car parks. The truck over there's got lights on it, actually turned on. Mobile signage. They can see the prices and that. Pause to read. Can't stop here because there's vehicles coming, going through. There's the driveway there. Anyway, continue along. That's what we've got to do. There's the Mobile Trinity Express. Right. Best Buy carpet vinyl planks. See how I go, how I feel, how far we'll go. This is the plant shop NQ. I'd like to get a decent length video in. Get as many as I can because just in case I get sick or whatever, I've got a few videos to cover it. But there is a few videos set for December already that were recorded in November. Michael Street. And where Fusion Gym is. I always found that strange that they don't put signage out unless they're open. Like you wouldn't know that that was what it is. Sundown Engineering. Yeah, you wouldn't know unless you were actually around when it's open. It tends to be quite busy when you go around at the time it's open. Yeah, very busy. I wonder if this will become anything again. It was Bridgestone, it's been bow repairs, there's been so many different ones over the years. Like Spot On Mechanical or something. Yeah, those insects are still hanging around. They're little tiny things. I just saw one on my arm. Yeah, little tiny ones. They look like really tiny moths that don't have their wings expanded. If you know what they are, let us know in the comments. Yeah, I see this was painted not that long ago. Coastal Farm and motorcycles. I noticed they don't have as much signage over here anymore. There used to be a lot of like brand advertising on the side. It's a big still. Chainsaw. And across to Coastal Marine and Outdoors. And the Tobacconist at 180 Edith Street. Pelican Street. Reach Grass and Motors. And then this one, Smoke Grocery. There's a little bit of groceries and Tobacconist. I went in there when it first opened just to have a look. Because you can't get video and photos and stuff too much. Got a couple of photos and that was it. It's more of a Vanuatu thing, but I can tell. It's got some signage there we might have a quick look at. I'll be back in 1 minute. They're open 6 AM till 10 PM, Sunday to Wednesday, and then Thursday to Saturday, 6 AM to 1 AM. Oh, 1 AM, all right. So you can see a bit of what they have. And now I don't know if they're just generic pictures. I'd say so, there's no branding on them. Rings, cookies, milk, tomato, you know, things like that on it. This one's got Joy on it. I never see anyone in here anymore, I think. I think it was a daycare place. That's what it looked like. Childcare or something. You'd see stuff set up for children and that, so. Gordon Street. Gordon. It's getting quite warm now. Starting to feel the heat like full on. That goes. Yeah, it's only insects. Still hanging around. Maybe they like the smell of hair gel or deodorant or what the deal is, I don't know. Or they just hang around anyone that's around. Crossover. Go past Rebel Coffee and such. Go through Page Park. Well, that was an illegal turn. As that showed up on camera. They should have went over here, went through there. So those insects are getting frustratingly annoying to the point of stopping. Well, imagine something touching your ear and touching your face and all that regularly. Little things. Quite annoying. There you go. Page Park. Maybe they're trying to hitch a ride from Gundyban to town. From your sunrise there. Commonwealth Hotel. Page Park up here. just here. Lately I have seen someone sitting on that seat. Yeah, every now and then. Turn the camera the other way. Due to old mate. Hey. Out of respect, there's super cheap auto. Someone having a good old giggle up here. SANDHU. Landscaping and construction. Or, no, consultation. Construction? Oh, couldn't see it properly. Construction, yeah. Just that there was plants in the way. Made it a bit harder to read the whole thing properly. Marino lawyers, Travis Schultz and partners. Innisfail taxis. Their offices in there. If you ever need to pick up something that's been left in a taxi, you go in there. It's harder to see through there now because they put the shed and the cupboard part to Rebel Coffee. They're not open yet. Doesn't have any time on there saying when it's opened. I don't know what. I don't understand why businesses do that. They don't put their times on there. Anyway, we'll continue past Innisfail Budget Backpackers. Which used to be Innisfail Building Supplies. Simbab Kebab. Right, we'll face the camera across the road. There's people up here. I'm going to show the coffee shop up here. Oh. Studio Cafe. Never really shown in there properly before. It's hard because you've got to really walk in there to see it. Charles Street. Charles. Just look back where we just came from. You see a bit more detail, see across the road and all that. To Pet's Domain. Down to the Backpackers. A few people waiting probably to do bananas. Picked up. So KFC across there on the corner of Charles and Edith Street, if you're wondering where it was. Like from a generation that wasn't around. If you're watching this in 20, 30 years time, from when that was there, being used as KFC, so it's an interesting one to show. I did videos inside there just before they were closed and that, within the few weeks before. And that, so you'll see them. Eventually they'll come up, except for a few years from now. And that, there's a big Santa at Island Coast Ford. Nice fancy, fairly modern showroom. No, it's not a sponsored video, but it does look nice. Often see people in the late afternoon cleaning it. It's good to see. So I'm sure those insects are stuck in my gel. The joys of hair gel and humidity. Takes forever to dry. Other than that, it's bushy hair otherwise. So, what can you do? Well, we'll go and show these really nice flowers up here. Took some photos the other day and put them on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. My Innisfail group. Feel free to join. Feel free to add your own photos between and including Belinda the Cardwell. Keep it all G-rated, of course. Be respectful. 3 kilometres. Your EV chargers and your BCF and the dentist. And Jack Memorial Park. EV chargers, I've shown them in detail in a few videos over the time, especially when they were first put in. And a week or two ago I showed of it. Yeah, we'll go up and walk on the pathway because of the it'll be all slushy, the grass. Not the best to walk on. They're in Grady Street, heading towards Grace Street. There's your BCF over there. Sorry if the camera drifts and doesn't move as smoothly as it used to. It's just the nature of it now. It's getting older. If I had the money, I'd replace it with a new one, identical, because it's been really good. But they should be bringing out a new one of it soon, a Pocket 4. Usually every 2 years, they seem to bring one out. Got the purple flowers here on the ground. Nice. Oh, they come from this tree. Nearly at the point of being able to take it off low light mode. Put on just a standard mode, so it's not as low light now. But we'll show these nice flowers as we go past. There is someone coming towards us, so out of respect, as always. He's going the other way. Show the nice flowers in the rotunda. Yeah, they should put another bin over here, close to the EV chargers and those tables and chairs there, or in between the 2 lots of tables and chairs. Be great to see. They've taken the tables and chairs that were over here away. A lot of people do sit on the ground over here and hang out in the afternoons. And that, see there's a bin there, a wheelie bin. How you wheelie bin? Oh, it's how you really been. How you really been? It's the playground which you have shown a little bit of detail in the past, so you can look back and see what it was like if you were one who frequented this park and this particular playground. It's interesting to look back and see what it was like. You've probably got fond memories of it. Nice flower down here. Show back. Down here where the nice flowers are. And there's no one around down there to get in the shot. Take a couple of photos to put on the end of the video. See the cloud formations around. There's towards Services Australia, Centrelink Medicare, Prices Plus. Innisfail Hardware, and the Donald Bradman sign. If we ever get enough money to buy the new version of this camera, or the Action 6 with the wide angle lens attachment and the macro lens, then we'll come back through a lot of places and get higher quality video. Whenever we get higher quality equipment, I tend to come through so we can see it in a little bit more detail. That cloud's there. I don't know how well it'll be showing up. Might be worth getting a photo of. Some people like these sort of photos, some people don't. Each their own. We like to show the beauty around us. They can see it. Seapoint Corner, going over Ernest Street, E-R-N-E-S-T. Ernest goes bananas, Ernest goes to camp, slam dunk Ernest. Same spelling. Yeah, Seapoint Corner. Coles signage. Coles Supermarket. Could walk through the car parks. Oh, there's someone there. Otherwise we would have walked through. Just have a squiz at the outside. Oh no, they're going in. So we can just walk through out of people's way. We'll switch modes. We're at it. Back on the normal video mode. Just head past so you can see the way Coles looked this particular time. Christmas trading hours written on there. I might try and show that. There is a worker coming out of there. They're just going in. I'll try and get a photo of the trading hours. Usually when they're on the door, it's hard for me to get photos of. Something we don't really show at this hour normally. I want to show the signage. Job security ute. By the API group, it says. Powered by API group. Of course, it's all small. That's harder to see, harder to read, harder to get a photo of, and it's all shiny too, so it's even harder. Oh, do what I can, and if it shows up, it shows up. If it's any good, I'll put it on the video on the end, like I normally do. It's the click and collect, parcel pickup as it used to be called. Coles click and collect. Tap I've arrived in the app. You just have to ring a number. It's written on there for years. We'll look back and show it in a sec. The whole thing. The setup. Made from 100% recycled plastics. Coles proudly supporting community recycling. Put on there. Yeah, I wonder if they still use this cold room, because you often see them coming out with just trolleys from inside with people's stuff. What's it say on there? 3.24 degrees, I think it says. Or is it 3 degrees? Ah, it's too small a writing. It's a digital display, but harder to read. It's small. There's the back of the Shy Hall. And that brown building there, sort of to the left, is cane growers. The rising sun. This is Owen Street. We're on now. Back towards Coles. You can see the car park the way it was. Gets pretty full during the day, this car park. Those old Cornets IGA trolleys that I've shown before, just dumped over there. People have got no respect for things. Some people, not everyone. So I have respect for things. No, trolleys aren't exactly the cheapest thing. Yeah, look them up. Look up. Yeah, commercial trolleys, like supermarket trolleys and stuff online. See how much they cost. Yeah, they're not cheap. And then you add the branding they put on them, and you know, it can be quite expensive. I know they're multi-billion-dollar companies, but they own them. But you know, still. The old White Horse, the old Sol Pattinson chemist, the APM Employment Services, Sundown Family Dental, Suncorp Bank. It's where Innisfail Custom Clothing and Hobby Shop was for a long time, in there. Make more Finnished dog. Behind the pharmacy. In other words, There's still a planter up there. And Terry White, Kmart. Silent H. So it's only Kmart. Down to EV Games. Vinegar Bang, the Tobacconist, etc. Down to Hungry Jack's. For those watching from overseas, Hungry Jack's is Burger King. And that pay that just moved when I stood on it. Yeah, they're not the safest. So spend the time and the money to get them removed and put in all the put in all that pebblecrete stuff they've put in other places. Maintain it and keep it clean. Down towards the rising sun. Getting into detail while I can. Yeah, it's not much fun walking along and you feel paid that's moving. Now, for people who have mobility issues, it would be hard. Even harder than what it is for me. So, yeah, not good. So this says 2-minute parking on it. Yeah, 2-minute parking. Now, who's enforcing that? Do they have the parking inspector going around like they used to? I haven't seen one for a while. And back in the day, they used to put chalk on the wheel. If the chalk was still there, then the person's been here too long. Something like that. The dog's got the deepest bark. Random willies, shollies. They're lost. Whatever can we do? Riding a push bike with no shoes on. I'm struggling. The old butcher. It's very hard to read with all the reflections, like I always say. One on an e-bike going past. Yeah, I'd love to have a decent e-bike with a decent range. I was watching a guy ride from Logan City in Brisbane to the Gold Coast. He went past Dreamworld and all that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is for lease, ready mid-2026. 120 square meters. Or meters. It's got square meters. Rear loading dock, parking with water closet, toilet. New concrete floors, fresh paint, can customise for tenant. Fully air conditioned. New lights, fans and electrical. New glazing, new tiles to facade. Reasonable rent, phone or text, blah, blah, blah. Inspections from January 2026 only. A51 Edith Street. There you go. That's hard to read, but I can read it out. But yeah, no, yeah, the guy rode on this e-bike. He did it in pedal assist 1 and 2. All that distance. It was on some V1 bike path thing. It was pretty cool. Yeah. I like all these flowers they have here at the Wealth Pilates studio. Plants.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you like your name. My name is Kyle.
Marilyn, you can call me Lynn. There you go. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I always like the flowers and the setup she's got out there. I've shown them in many videos. Oh, the Christmas tree lights are still on. We'll go over and have a look. You can see the lighting of the Christmas tree on my part 1 of the Innisfail Street Christmas party. Or Innisfail Christmas Street party, whatever you want to call it. The Rotary. We're going to be technical. Rotary Innisfail Christmas Street party. There's the sign still there. This guy's zooming along. What if his brakes failed? Could be the end of me. Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. And I was already on the crossing and it took forever to slow down. Yeah, it's not a good thing. But anyway, here's the Christmas tree. Hopefully it shows up nicely. Yeah, sorry about the audio on the video of the Christmas party, street party. Because of the way they had the speakers and that, in these weird locations, only certain spots that sounded even slightly good. Like the undercover part, they had different microphones for different speakers, it seemed. Well, that's how it was, you could tell. And it made it very hard to capture it nice and clearly in that. So close up the tree. I might turn the brightness down so you might be able to see the lights. Might. Nah, it's too late. If there's any flickering, it's not from the Christmas tree. It's the courthouse, court. Pardon me. Where will we go next? Just to finish the rest of the video and head home. I'll be home by 7. The rate we're going. Not mate feeding the pigeon. Seems to be a daily thing. I don't know about on the weekends, but he's here all week. Pretty much doing that. There's Albert's. We just want to show the Christmas decorations. I showed them in the street party video. It's nice to show in the light of day, the full light of day, so you can see it a bit clearer. And there's the History Museum's Christmas setup. A lot of Elf on the Shelf stuff. Elf on the Shelf, whatever they call it. And a woolen nativity scene. Pretty cool. What a detail. Very well done. Good morning. Oh, looks like they got a star in the tree up there, in the plant there. There you go. Oh, those fans are nice. The ceiling fans. Actually feel really nice right now. Yeah. Stand under that for a sec. Oh, they're so nice. Would have been good if they were on the Saturday for the event. They weren't when I walked past. Accommodation Manager Maya Brooks, MYA. Merry Christmas. So I don't think they use this as a cafe anymore / restaurant. So I don't see it open too much. Dear customers, Albert's Wood Fire Pizza will be temporarily closed until further notice. We sincerely apologise for the inconvenience and appreciate your understanding. Thank you for your continued support. Yeah, Albert's team. There you go. Well, that just told me what's going on. There's NQ Radio, 4KZ and all that, Full FM. So, see, here we go. Mosey on down here. And I think we'll call it quits near the MP. Head back in and get myself a cola flavoured carbonated beverage. And head off home. Hope everyone's enjoying these videos. Thanks to everyone who has a nice comment on the videos and on the Facebook group regarding the videos and the photos. Well, that's much appreciated. Shows that people appreciate what I do. I don't do it for the pat on the back, but it's nice to get the encouragement. If you're watching this in 20 years' time, feel free to put a comment. It'd be very interesting to see you're watching this in 10, 15, 20 years time, or even now. When it's uploaded and that, feel free to put a comment. Helps the channel out. Shows the algorithm, the learning algorithm, that people are interested in the videos, that they like it, and they'll recommend it to more people. If you hype the video, at the time of recording this, there's a hype thing you can do, and it promotes the video for free. If enough people hype it, it gets in a top 20 or something for Australia playlist and all that, and it shows. Good for Innisfail. Yeah, it's really good promoting Innisfail, showing how Innisfail is and how it was and into the future. I'll do these videos as long as I humanly possibly can. Certainly will. I enjoy what I do. Sometimes it's hard because of equipment failures and weather and pardon me, and health and all that, but you know, we'll always do what I can. It's Jack Fossey Park. Thanks to James for his kind donations, much appreciated. He knows who he is, and his nice comments, all that, much appreciated. You can donate via the PayPal link in the description. Never feel obligated. Just liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, watching the videos all the way through, not skipping ads and stuff. I don't have any control over the ads or when they're placed or what ads are shown or anything like that. It's got nothing to do with me. It's all Google and YouTube. I don't get any ad revenue from it. Let's see if we can get this channel up to 700 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be a good milestone. And then 800 by the end of next year would be even better. Well, 1,000 by then would be great. Then I'd start getting ad revenue from people subscribing, get revenue on that to help cover costs. It's not about the money, but it helps to cover costs and things. When equipment fails, I can get new equipment. The more views, the more money, the more likes, the more subscribers, the more watch minutes and watch hours and all that. Yeah, be very careful if you walk along here, especially if you've got mobility issues. A lot of these tiles are like sunken into the ground a bit more, or they're on weird angles. Just pay this. Yeah, it's very dangerous. So people all of a sudden, you know, you stand on one and it's like lower, but you know, it can be hard for people with, or anybody really, just out of the blue. Their footing's not as good. Just cross over. The old Robert Johnson here. Keep forgetting the name because it's not that old now, the name. So I keep forgetting the name. It was back where we just came from. And the Fitzgerald Esplanade. Imperial Tavern. Might go a little bit further. Not finish at the MP like I said before. Yeah, Innisfail Riverfront Motel they call it now. But I don't think there's too many rooms. Where you used to be able to park underneath, it's closed in. From when it was the Robert Johnson. But you've got parking here anyway. Where part of the Robert Johnson used to be. The actual part. Motel guest parking only. Castle area. You got this mural here. I was trying to take a video of it the other day and I didn't realise there was a lady sitting up on the end. The far end. Oops, sorry. I apologise and smiled at her. She didn't seem too happy. Oh, I don't know if you could see her in the video. But yeah, here's the mural. Don't know if they change it every now and then, a little bit of it. Sometimes it just looks a little different. It's probably just the paint fading a bit. Doesn't look as vibrant, looks more softer. Still good though. And the timber's starting to break away at the bottom, sadly. Nice to capture this for history, so I can look back and see it. Like the one that used to be on Central Arcade on the car park. That's gone, sadly. Hopefully those panels, because it was all on like aluminium sheeting, or whatever, oh, pardon me, whatever that was, and could have easily been removed and donated to the Historical Society Museum, plus the signage and the plaque. Would have been nice if they even left the plaque there. Shout out to Mrs. Herring who had part of that. I remember her name was on the big sign there. There's a couple of names of people I actually knew on there as well. You can see in there. Here you go to the stairs. I watch a lot of Canadian and American walktubers, and some of them say stairs, part of the accent. Catholic Church, that's Grace Street. You got Rankin Street here. Anyway, hopefully you're enjoying these videos. I enjoy doing them. Let's put the tracking on just to see. Yeah, so it'll face track me. Yeah, it's picked me up. Face tracking enabled. That's so 2025. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy these videos and that it helps you reminisce about Innisfail and keeps it here for history. Take the face tracking back off and continue along. The camera the right way. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys these videos, gets a lot out of them. I really do appreciate kind comments. And people who just come up to me in town or at events and different things, and encouraging. It is really appreciated. Doesn't go unseen. Like the people who come running up to me, and this has happened. Bestestimes, and they're really excited. It's like they're seeing a celebrity. Wow, are you Bestestimes? Yeah. Oh, it's nice. It is. There's license. I sometimes say it as silliness, lessons. You try and sound posh. Oh, lessons. Yeah, for the Art Deco buildings. Yeah, a friend of mine said his sister was talking to someone who lives in, I think it was Perth, and she said about all the nice Art Deco buildings and that in Innisfail. I don't know if she's seen my videos or something. My friend was wondering if she'd seen my videos and realised that there's beautiful buildings. Imagine all these fully painted and cleaned and painted and all this stuff, these Art Deco buildings. How amazing would that be? To see it all vibrant. I know it costs a lot of money, so. And within no time it's dirty again. But you look at the Shire Hall, when that was painted last year or early this year, whenever it was, yeah, it still looks clean in that. I guess I'm no architect or painter or anything like that, but I assume that if you paint it, you clean it and paint it, and then clean it a couple of times a year, it'll help. That lady was taking a photo of that building. With a sign, or yeah, I think it's a sign. White Road sign. Or Cassary Coast Realty, one of them anyway. Anyway, we'll continue along. There's the last public phone there in that spot. Used to be 4 or 5 of them back in the old days. Anyway, we'll mosey on along. There's Workways is upstairs where what was it, Wet Tropics housing, and that used to be. And Department of Housing had a thing up there as well, where someone would come every now and then. Yeah, I'd love to go in and show all the different shops and things inside different places, but it's hard. You know, it'd be nice to be able to get in and show all the different places so I can look back and reminisce and see what sort of businesses they were and what they had and all that. Like, there's a few videos I've recorded, but not a huge amount inside. You just can't. It's hard down here because you got the Pilates. You've got people for the Pilates thing outside. That's hard to show. Yeah, I'm trying to show this. It's hard to, very, very hard to show. Continue. Like we do. Show the other way so we're not showing the people that much. Out of respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Good morning.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
I love your garden setup here. It's really nice, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a labour of love.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. We had, I don't know if you were here for the Christmas party
Yeah,
on Saturday,
yeah.
but yeah, we had a lot more stuff happening, but
Yeah.
I've had to take some stuff home now because it gets a little bit out of hand otherwise.
Yeah.
I keep it out, most of it out,
Yeah.
and you know, no one does anything, so
Yeah, that's good.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's
so
not
hopefully,
growing if it's not out of hand.
yeah.
Yep.
So we've got street comedy this morning.
Oh,
It's all
okay.
happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You need to put your hat down, Caleb.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah.
I'm looking at butterflies.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
He said the butterflies reminding me
Trying
of
to
his
see
mum.
my
Oh,
daughter.
well,
You know,
yeah.
it was so funny at the Christmas party. I was sitting there at a table,
Yeah.
and people were walking along, and then they'd go, "Oh, look!" And they'd go to touch it, and they'd realise it was fake.
Oh.
And I'm thinking that's pretty good if they actually, you know, if you get them, they can get it.
If
Yeah.
I can fake it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Wouldn't it be nice if they had it in a few different spots up the street?
Yeah, that'd be good.
And you know, all this stuff, it doesn't really need much. Like
Yeah.
it's coping by
Yeah.
itself. I just
Yeah.
water it once
So
a
it's
day.
all fake.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good, hey? I'd have a lot of free time on my
I've got to
hands.
buy that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, no.
Nothing
Really
can
good.
look so wonderful as yourself, equal to the sun,
Yeah,
the moon,
yeah,
Mars.
yeah, that's right.
You've shared
It's turned
everything.
into a little bit of a pit stop for people. You know, people just, it
Mm.
proves that if you put something down,
Yeah.
people just want to hang around in it.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
they're not
it. Yeah.
necessarily shopping or going
Yeah.
to Pilates. They
Yeah.
just want to be part of it.
Yeah.
But see this little courtyard in here?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost ironic, like it's there, but no one uses it
Yeah.
because it's uninviting.
Yep.
And there's no awning, so
Yeah.
the heat of the sun, the rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know whether council would let us go around with something, but I reckon
Worth finding out. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
don't extend your arm.
Maybe
just extend the bush.
maybe a dance floor. Hey, Caleb,
Bush.
maybe
Yeah, bush,
a
bush,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, maybe a dance floor. What do you reckon? That'd be a good sized dance floor out there. Disco, Christmas
There you go.
disco.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good day. If you
Yeah,
ever
you
want to
too.
pull up a chair and just hang out like Caleb, you're always welcome.
Oh,
You don't
I always
have to
take photos and videos when I walk past the
Oh,
wall.
that's
That's
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to
I
Pilates
was
to
going
sit
to
here.
grab that
Yeah.
purple one, but I knew it was a fake.
I can put it in your hair. We can hang one on your beard.
Oh, there you go.
They can do a lot
Would you
with
like
me,
that?
but,
Yeah.
Be careful. If you hang around too long, I might just do that.
There you go.
Nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Butterflies.
Good.
Hey, good to meet you.
Yeah.
And, hey, may the blessings be with you and your
Yeah,
family.
and you too.
Lord. Yeah.
So we'll turn you into a garden gnome and sit you right there. Now we can get photos, videos. Yeah.
So I should give you the hat.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Unbeknown
Yeah.
to me.
Gnome. That's a good play on words. Well done.
No, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to see.
It is wonderful.
A little oasis. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is epic. I'm going to see my daughter and all from there,
Yeah.
but I just everything, all of this reminds me of my daughter and my mum.
Yeah.
So I take a moment.
Yeah. Be good if more people showed initiative and made it all nice through town. But, yeah.
No, they will. They'll put another trouble.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Crack it.
Don't need that.
Yeah, when you've got this.
You got all the tobacconists around. There's so many of them. There's like 6 of them around town.
Yeah, I didn't think that gay. I didn't think cancer was that favourable.
Yeah. They seem to allow them.
As I said, after 2 smokes,
Yeah. They'll be making money out of it.
they could either do that or go down there and chuck a line in water and catch a fish.
Yeah, that's it. Do something more positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with everything. Nice to meet you too.
Hey, blessings to you too,
Yeah,
right?
you too.
And the family, and
Yep.
be well and be safe.
Yep, same to you too. Thanks.
See you later.
Nice people. Always like nice people. Nice, positive, kind, caring. You know, getting out there, you know. Yeah. I definitely support that. Yeah. It's nice to see. Lovely lady too. Really nice. I'll keep that in. Keep that in the video. Yeah, it's really nice. Stories and kindness. Yeah. It's nice. Oh, 5 kilometres. Yeah, it's nice to see some beauty around. People taking the time, taking care in the community, and making it all look nice. Yeah, it's great. Great to see. Yeah, I've taken many videos past there showing that. It was so nice. Even in my 1 minute per location videos, you see some of that in there. Yeah. I like this. The Charlie Florist window display. Very, very hard to show. Like I always say with the reflections. And shout out to the lady from Random Butterfly. I never remember her name. She always says my name. I'm bad with names of people I don't hear that often. Like I speak to them a lot, but I don't, you know, not going to be like, well, what's your name? And I've been talking to them for like years, some people. Oh, I've forgotten your name. Nah, it makes you a bit silly for all these years, and they're saying your name all the time. But anyway, that's all good. Yeah, no, good positive experience. I'll chat with old mates. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, Pilates. And that seems to do quite well. Yeah. Seems to do real well. I often see a lot of people coming out of there in the mornings. Wasn't as many coming out today, with different hours, different times. There's the Sunday the 14th of December, 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. Christmas show at the Empower Church on Marillion Road, Innisfail. They've got fireworks at the finale, 6 p.m. Yeah, can't see that, but you can look on Empower Church Facebook page and you can see the information about that. I've seen it on there. The fireworks at 6 p.m. So if you're wondering what's going on at that hour, you're hearing fireworks just randomly. Yeah, it's the Empower Church. So definitely check that out. I've been to a couple of their celebrations and yeah, quite a good experience. Really well done. Good entertainment. Good message. Definitely recommend it. Soul Pattinson Chemist. The old Soul Pattinson Chemist / the White Horse Hotel, and then A&A Realty, Nova Unisex Salon, and then the other A&A Realty set up, the old Innisfail Family House. But anyway, thanks for watching. It's the best of times, keeping memories alive for us to future generations to see. Check the links in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, the PayPal link's the best way to do it. And it's more instant. Yeah, definitely check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook if you'd like. Feel free to post your own photos. Give them all G-rated anywhere from Cardwell to Babinda, including that and in between. Give it all G-rated, like I said. And feel free to post links to Innisfail videos as long as there's no swearing and stuff in it. It's always family-friendly content on this channel. And on old new Innisfail photos, stuff you can watch with kids. People are all good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay cool, and if it starts raining again, stay dry. And we'll catch you in the next one.